Okay. So, currently heading with this little probe. So, this is a two-stage part probe ship, heading for our first encounter with the planet Dres. So we got a upper stage, or the orbiting stage. Consists of this huge RA100 relay antenna, some science stuff, small propulsion system. No, there's correction. There's no propulsion system. The orbit insertion will be mainly done by this stage, and then we release the rocket stages, and we have the probe system, and on the but you can see the landing probe is mounted upside down. And so the probe insertion will be this engine. Now when I think of it, I can't remember or think of why it's mounted upside down. This stage it could have been mounted more cleverly, but the main thought is that this stage will stay in high orbit. This will go down to a low orbit, grab some science there, and then go down for a soft landing. And this will serve as a medium outer space system, solar system relay. So, big orbit for this one, and then we'll use this to get down. So now we're closing in. A couple of 100 days out. No, it's a 1 year and 63 days out. So we better get back. Now we can do the time warp here, of course, since we're not close to anything. Also, we have our first returning manned mission from Duna on its way back to Kerbal. That encounter will happen someplace here, so I better check that as well. So that's the Duna station. Actually, that will probably happen before, so I better check that out right now. Okay, let's see. Our time here is encountering at 260 days. And we better get this business done first. So, returning from Duna, from my station, orbiting Duna. These guys were the lucky ones to the first manned landing, and they have a nifty little orbiting speed of 10,020 meters per second. And yeah, 50 days out, so this will be the first one. It's pretty close, actually. A lot of things happening. I better save here and speed this thing up. Here we go, the encounter. So there we are, here we go, and you have a nice parabolic thing going on here. Let's capture this. And of course, they're in the relative orbiting speed to Kerbal is just 1086 meters per second. Okay, we can get us a little bit closer than that. And I think I'm gonna take us into about 2 million and then slow us down a little further, or perhaps do the entry from that orbit instead. Let's see, we got 2000 left. That's 900 to get to that. Should be enough, but maybe I should put it out a little further, maybe to a MUN distance, something like that. Something like that. Okay, save that. And are just checking our Dres encounter on its way. It's not A, it's okay, so the Dres encounter will be at this position. So let's execute this. Another 3 days. So when this burn has been completed, I better check out to our Dres mission again. (828 meters per second). Imagine the feeling of coming home from a interplanetary mission. Probably a nice feeling. And also I've installed the restock package, not the plus, but the main restock, and it's a great update, I must say. Everything looks a lot better. A new exhaust in the package too. Okay, halfway through that burn. Here comes the capture. Have we got any signs on board? I think we left it all on the Mars lab. Yep. Okay, almost completed the burn. these guys can stay, and I mean we're still 1 day and 5 hours to the periapsis, so but I guess I'll wait to the next apoapsis before making the final entry burn for this. So let's go back to the tracking station. Okay, switching to Dres orbiter probe landing system, and we're actually in the that's the Sun apoapsis, and we're coming into the Dres encounter. Got a roughly 1 day window, so let's save this as Dres. Of course, we're gonna fly it. And then save it as Dres. So the main objective now at first is just to do the capture burn, get into a good satisfactory medium-high orbit, and do the next thing later on, the landing itself. Okay. So there we are. Save this as Dres. Yes. Okay, warp here. I've mischecked that. It was 198 days off, not 10 as I had expected. Must have checked the wrong figure there somewhere. Okay, let's. Sorry about sorry about the guys waiting to get home from Juna. They're gonna wait a long time. Yeah. Okay, let's take these guys down first. Let's land these guys first. So they got another 30 or like 60 days now. Okay. Oh, nice lunar eclipse there. Okay, apoapsis. Here we go. 2. About 35, 36. But I like to take it down in the day side, so let's waste another delta V here, some more delta V here. We got it, we got 1200 left. Let's do the burn. Whoops. Let's do the burn someplace here. Sensitive. Okay. Something like that. Execute that. 2 days out. And do the warping. Oh, there's the mun. Okay. Here comes the burn. One minute 5-second burn. Okay. There we go. Burn complete. And hitting 35,759. Let's warp it up. Okay, we're ready for re-entry. So, consumables looks good, and some reason this thing is still on here. Let's not jettison the heat shield. Wonder why this is still stuck here. I think this is just a part of the decoupler there, but let's see how this goes. Okay, speeding up. Hopefully, if something happens, it'll just blow. Or nothing happens at all, let's see. And we can always jettison the whole shield after the entry. Like the shot in Apollo 13. My favorite shot in the whole film. Depicting the raw power of a re-entry. And the other stages, or the other parts. Well, it seems to be okay. I have no idea why it's this thing is still on here. Okay, let's speed it up a little bit. Okay, looking for the chutes. Oh, automatic, that's weird. Oh, I probably did activate that when I tried to loose the shroud there. Actually, I don't know what this is at all because it doesn't have those markings of the decoupler either. Anyways, the chutes held up, that's good. Let's take us down. Nice chutes also with the restock package. Okay, let's take it down. And looking for the final deployment, or the final, checking the speed here. It's okay, but it's just for the looks of it. I'll drop this thing. Oh no, let's keep it. It's money. Nice shadow effect going on there. This is a cool shot. It doesn't take too many mods to make this look really good, actually. And splashdown. Back from a successful landing mission to Duna. Well done, congratulations. So recover those and do that orbit insertion or the capture burn on Dres. Just do the recovery here. Parts, the blah 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 blah, the heat shield, see that's 212 bucks back there. Okay, back to track is okay. Probes, Dres, switch 2, closing in. After something like 3 years since launch, we're finally there. Okay. Now it's time for this capture burn. Now there's several days, 30 days mark. Here comes Dres catching up. And here we are. Let's see how weird this will be from a inclination standpoint. Not too bad. I don't know. Not gonna say anything until we're in the sphere of influence here. And we got good signal. I guess it's a straight line. Yep. Far, far away. Straight communication. So a little further. Okay. Yeah, it's a little weird. But I probably got delta V enough. Let's see. Add maneuver. I can't even see the thing, it's so small. There it is. The smallest planet. Well, not sure about that, but it's quite small. Oops, there it was. Let's not twist things around. So okay, there's the capture. And let's get somewhat close to a high orbit. So we got 4,000 delta V. Something like this. 144,000 will be good. So let's execute that. I have no scanner on the probe. Just thinking of from a relay standpoint, what's a good inclination. But it's okay to have a little wonky inclination, I suppose. Let's execute. 4 hours away. That's a short, rather short window. 1 day. So this is the furthest out we've been in the solar system. Still kind of annoying that this thing is mounted upside down. Checking the staging here. The whole point of making it upside down was to get this on the top and still be able to connect the whole thing. But it would have sufficed, of course, just to turn this one around and have that in the landing stage in a normal direction. Then I would have had the engines pointing the right way. So you learn on every design you make. You learn. Okay, staging. Whoops, that's a. Should have made that a 2 action stage. So the skipper is really kicking. And that's the capture burn. Let's check the map. Yep, we have a capture. Great. Congratulations. So let's just circularize this. And we're done for today. Or for this first part, which I'll do today. So that's just another 37 days to the periapsis. That's 111. We got 2,000. Execute. Yeah, we got. I was able to pack quite some delta V into this whole thing. It was about just short of 9,000 meters per second during before launch. See the thing, still haven't seen it. Oh, the sun looks small out here. That's pretty cool. Oh, there we are. Actually a dark side encounter, like some of the Apollo missions. Okay. It's not burning. Why is it not burning? Okay, let's... Oh, we have no control. That's interesting. We have no control. Okay, let's see what it does. And I can't speed it up. Why is that? I can't do anything. Well, it's interesting. That's a little sad. Right, we should be able to get... Oh, maybe is it electrical? Yep, it's the electrical. We've been riding in a attitude. I haven't... It's been in the shade all the time, okay. So it's now completely dead. Let's see if it comes back to life, or if it's totally dead. See, it's completely in the shade now. That's so annoying. Not a single mission can happen without reloading. So I'm not sure when we did the quick save. Okay. Well, we still have power. So extend the solar panel. There we are. Now it's not going to lose power. So, at the periapsis. Circularize at the next periapsis. Execute. And no RCS on the system. And I do hope that the wheel authority is sufficient for this lander on this probe can, but I really hope so. Let's roll. Okay. I want to check the electrical charge here. Oh, there we are. Look at that. Okay, coming up on the burn this time. And good burn. It's a good burn. Not perfect, but it's okay. So let's speed up to the other side here and have a look. And of course we got to do some planning on where to land and everything. But it looks kind of cool, so let's take a picture of this historic moment. And just to end things out here, let's just do grab some science, and we're gonna do that with this stage. High over Dres. I mean 22.8. That's cute. That's not too much. I mean, I'm used to these numbers coming out of the the labs. Was that everything? Oh, I used... okay. Low temperature, that's okay. Pressure, done that. Okay. So that's it for now. But we're in orbit around Dres. We got some fuel here to knock us down, hopefully. It's not a very gravitationally strong force of this planet, so we're in a nice slow little orbit around here. So that's it for now. And not too high orbits, it's 144 by 149. 140 by 149 thousand meters, and this is, as stated before, a dual landing system, and the upper part will stay in orbit, and I'll actually make that a higher orbit because the upper stage of course has the huge relay antenna on top to stay in contact with the Kerbal, and so I will decouple the landing stage from the orbiting stage, and then add the orbiting stage orbit to a much higher one, so that we have more time in which that the lower stage will have contact with the relay in order to control the... So here we are. So we got our lower stage here, and well, so this is the upper stage actually. I realize now, since this one does not have any propulsion at all, we're gonna have to start by expanding an orbit, and that's actually more clever. We're gonna start by expanding the orbit, and then decouple these things, and this thing has a engine on it, hopefully strong enough to bring it all down. Let's see, I'm not really sure how. What I'm gonna have to do now is try to to get the correct orbit size of the main stage here, and still make it possible to do the... Of course I can use this stage to get the lander down. No, I cannot. Yes, I can. A lot of things to think about here, because you have the control for this stage and then you have the control for that stage. But we'll keep, of course, the whole engine and tank on top here after we've dropped this in the outer orbit. So let's do that right now. Creating a node here. And let's pull this baby out to about 1.7. Actually, I'm going to check out some stats on Dres. Dres, checking some stats, and I mean, it's a very low gravity planet, and also where we're gonna land will be interesting. I haven't selected that. It doesn't really matter since this is the first time I've been here. So I'm gonna decide that when in lower, when we are on our way. Oh, the Delta V map is not loading. That's sad. Okay. So let's put it up someplace here. It's just 86 meters per second. Let's do that. Please execute next node. We're in contact currently, so it's no problem. And it'll burn right now. Oh, it's just a 2-second burn, sorry. I thought otherwise. Okay. So here comes the burn anytime. Two, one, here comes the burn. Okay. We just entered a higher orbit. Actually, I'm going to do this. I got to go to tracking station and reload this. At least it goes fast now. Okay. So I've been through a few mistakes here. I have to redone everything. Had to redo everything else, and this is the doing of that. So we're gonna circularize this orbit first, and then leave this in that good old beautiful circular orbit, and drop the lower stage down to a low orbit, and then wait in low orbit until the relay is back on the good Kerbal things side of the thing. And then we're going to do the landing. Okay. And so we should actually do our separation right now. We're going to save this. Now this is the one we're going to save to Dres. Yes. And we're going to do the SS on, Let's already now get this up. That one. And decouple. I'm gonna roll this into a good solar position. Okay. Just getting it out into the sunlight. Okay, switching to the other one. This one is good from a solar standpoint. Yep, that's good. Switching back to this. Now, I hope I don't hit the other thing. And this will mean maybe I should wait an entire rev before doing the burn in order to still have control. I have to think where the relay sat will be at the time of the burn, and of course the relay sat will be at the same position, so it doesn't really matter. So the thing we can do is actually get ourselves into just a slightly lower orbit now first. Let's do that. Retrograde. Do a slight retrograde burn, and then we'll get things done. Okay, kill rotation. And try to get it in there. Very sluggish this. Okay, something like that. That's the retrograde. Nope, wrong way. Kind of slow working this. Okay. Got okay. Now let's hope that we're clear. Of course, we're actually gonna add some distance between us here. Okay, let's do a very small burn. We're gonna thrust this at 10%. And let's do it. Just get us a little lower. Something like that. Let's see what this does. Let's speed up the time. So we are different orbits now. And the next time let's do the burn into low orbit right here. $20,000 and execute. See, now we got good separation here and good angles. Always a problem when you got the relay satellite on the same inclination. There will always be some part of shadow. Comes that burn. That's a 30-second burn at this rating. We could have it at 80. Okay. And let's circularize it at the next apoapsis and execute. I do kind of regret I did not put an extra reaction wheel on this thing. Okay. Of course, have to mind the angle here. Actually, you speed it up if you do some inputs yourself. I did not know that. Okay. Not the greatest position right now from electrical. Gonna have to roll it. Okay, let's position ourselves first on the axis. Turned off the auto warp there so I can first and foremost get the sun angle. Here we are. Here we are. Something like that. A good sun. Not perfect sun, but 91%. 90, oops, dropping, let's go back. 91, 92, 93, look at that. There we are. Doesn't get any better than that. Now we can auto warp. Okay, here comes that burn, and we still have contact. That's good. No, we lost contact just before the burn. How annoying is that? Well, just gonna have to... Okay, still it could do the burn. That's good. That's the magic. A little magic happening there. But I've got no control right now. At least we're in low orbit. We got the craft separated. And when this craft is in the correct position, we will be able to do our landing attempt. Okay, let's speed things up here a little bit. So we want to be at this point roughly. It's 1 day. Okay. We got plenty of time to do all our burns on landing. However, maybe we should further the speed up a little bit. We want to be landing on the sunny side here, and we want to be in touch with the satellite when we've landed, or the relay I should say. So someplace like here. Now we should be able to, let's have a little more margin about here and make that the position. And it's good in relation to the sun. Let's switch it up a little bit. That. Okay, back to the lander. Switching back to the lander. Okay. So, let's plan for the retro burn. Okay. Well, actually, I'll just burn it myself. Let's try to hit the this mark or something similar, and we can do it on this rev. So here we go. We're ditching the, let's save, quick save, and let's ditch the tank. Should have put the docking node here. We could have docked back to the tank and done several trips. Checking my control ability, it's not very quick, but okay. It's very basic. I should have picked a more advanced control unit, because this one does only have the stability assist. And also it's, as I launched the vehicle with this in the wrong direction, I changed the control point. So we got to change that to default, and there we are. So that's now prograde, and we're gonna switch this to the retrograde position. There we are. And how about storing some signs here? I'm not sure if this will take too much electrical charge, if it's worth trying to transmit this, because I really want to do the landing now and I need the electrical charge to keep my stuff. Oh, interesting marks here. That would have been a cool spot. Anyway, let's try to do this. So let's try our initial burn. It's active. Pressurized, ready for the burn. Okay, what I really understand is that this will be a rough thing, because maybe not. Actually, I think it'll be okay. It was just the initial impulse of the burn made me wobble quite a bit, and controlling it while burning is not very easy. My toes there, but that's our initial burn. We're gonna keep burning later on, but we're on our way down now. Definitely on our way down. Where did the other piece go? It's gotta be above us. No idea. And let's roll this thing a bit. This will be hard. This will be very hard. I think I will need also to thrust limit this to like 70. Okay. Okay, we really need to try to set her down. Okay, we'll drop down in a little crazy way here, but we're definitely on our way down now. Let's see how this goes. I must say the control is not very great. And I really do miss the ability to, to lock onto more than stability here. Let's quick save this. And let her drop. Gonna speed it up a little bit. At some point I have to start braking. Relatively stable at this point. Looks like it's going to be a quite slope. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is a bad situation. Bad situation! And that's the landing, finally. That's the landing. All systems good, SAS off. Keep that, we're gonna log everything first. Keep that. And some mystery goo there. And the log pressure data. Okay. So well, let's just transmit this. This will probably kill our. We should allow this for partial. Let's keep that. Allow partial. Review data and let's transmit. Yep, killing all our electricity. So this is what Dres looks like. First time we're really far out. In the system. And had some pretty interesting looking rocks. There was the one. Sadly, we'll not be able to check that out this time. how long it'll take to send this thing. Gonna have to send each experiment in this partial mode. I should have had better batteries on that thing. So that's the mission completed for Dres. The unmanned mission to Dres is now completed. Beautiful, this little thing here. So, yep, signing off from Dres.